Hey, how's it going? And welcome back to another day and another video. And it's almost summer, at least in the rest of the Northern Hemisphere, which got me thinking, is it a good time of year to play Smash? Well, a lot of you seem to think so, and perhaps rightfully so. On one hand, summer means more free time to play, and on the other hand, it's more free time to touch grass. Right now, your YouTube recommendations might tell you that Smash is dying, or Smash is thriving, or both. But hey, as for me, I prefer to dig a bit deeper, so I turned to data to ask when is the best time of year to play Smash. So hey, if you're a Smash and data nerd like me, you'll want to stick around. Now like, share, subscribe, be my dog, let's do it. Now, first things first, and that's just transparency about how the data was acquired and used. The data itself came from Smash Data's player database, in short, a SQL database that I could analyze with a Python script. So when you're done here, go give them a shout out, link in the description. The data comprises about 112,000 tourneys and 7.9 million sets, but I had to clean it up to make it work. I only looked at tournaments from start.gg after the game's release, offline only with a GPS location attached. And further, I only considered sets that did not have a DQ where someone didn't play. Also, I discarded online because the online era is probably over. And lastly, the tournaments in this data do skew towards Western countries, particularly... So yeah, take that as you will. Now we can get to the analysis where I first asked which months have the peak number of unique participants during the year. Quite simply, we look at the unique people playing in a given month and just plot it out for each month. And it looks something like this. But we'll clean out the time before July 2021 since COVID really didn't do us any favors for turnout. Now in terms of player turnout, the peak month in both 2021 and 2022 is actually October, with the lowest point in either December or January. And intuitively, while summers are quite lively, they're not quite as busy as that early fall. And if instead we look at the unique number of tournaments to try to compare, we get an identical answer, with peaks in October in both years. But why October, and what do these numbers look like? Well, let's draw them out on a map. If we plot the locations of tournaments in a given month, this is what it looks like for October and December 2022. Further illustrating that a difference exists in the real world, so to speak. There's more tournaments in more areas. Okay, so we see the numbers, but still, why October? And while I don't have the answer, I might have a clue. Now, cherry picking a couple spots on the map, we see more activity in Pittsburgh, Johnstown, and Oneonta, basically college towns. So maybe that's our answer. After all, Smash is largely a young person's game, raising what I think is actually the more interesting question. Is college where the tournament community is made and built? And if so, how does that inform how we should build the Smash community going forward? Interesting questions, but to keep the video brief, I'd love to hear your feedback and facilitate discussion. I tend to enjoy this type of analysis, so if you want something similar, feel free to drop a comment, and as always, I'll catch you later.